Hey, you know what? I was feeling a little spicy today, so I'm gonna go doing a standard event in with Mono Red. It's been a while since I visited our old pal, the Snowlands, running 23 lands. I did one test game where it was against rogues. I did draw into this instead of it being milled, of course. Um, but I would now not consider cutting it. I comboed into it with this actually in the same turn. It was pretty cool. And we've got your Robertos and three of these and three cleaves. Do you run? Do you cut this for cleave when you're jamming it? You jam it, right? Uh, well, can't change it now. Let's see how it goes. I decided to play mono red because it does frequently beat the Sultai Yorion. It can just get to the end of the game before they really get heavy into the ultimatums, or if it's going to that kind of crawl, you know, you might be able to do just a bone crusher over the top. Sure, yeah, yes. Edgewall to Jeru. How very interesting. I don't want to swing because see if Simple Simon here isn't huge on his first strike lore. Red. And another. So Death Touch Tribal, you see. It's pretty cool. Roberto. So we're not off to like a thundering quick start here because we're already looking to make favorable trades, which is not 3-1 to a 1-1. Got 5 cards in hand. We could rob him. I'm sensing that there might be a ram through. So he's not going to stop me from robbing because they know well enough to wait until everything is declared to show their trickeries. But they probably don't like me doing that. Oh, they didn't want me having that. Ooh, child. Yep. So I made the first move when they could still have the ram through and stuff. It still kills my robber. We both burn. Trick. They did not. This has no use to me, but we had this theory that if you steal things with robber or thief of sanity or whatever it is at the time, people panic when they see you with their cards on their board, you know? They don't like it. They're not big into it. So this guy, nice. Yes, come here. Ah, come on. Ooh. Yeah. This might be our last rob. And in fact, we probably shouldn't have swang with... Oh. Goodness gracious. Oh yeah, in the combat. To me. Now. Right on. The Fumarole and Robert combo. Okay, I sure. It's no experimental frenzy, but it is steel and stuff, and we got some of their stuff on board, and I love that for us. I think their boss is coming soon. I mean, meep. This is time. Taking it easy. Where's the boss? I would be very excited for a 5th mana. And it's not often playing red that you'd be excited to top deck a later game mana. Oh, I'm a hard case, he says. Yeah, I'm coming in. You earned a champ. you bought me for that one. Panics. So you're not blocking that. Alright. GG. Oh, neat. So, it's only cowards can't block warriors. I expected him to trade one of those for my robber long ago. I feel for you, Scallywag. Just getting to know the ropes. Yeah. That's cool, though. Yeah. Would love a nice, thirsty Goldspan Dragon now. That's fine too. And we do the mono red. Oh yeah, right, Raking Claws. Neat. Some nice good overkill. We teach him a lesson. Yep. As you should. That makes sense. So, no Tarmple, except on you. So, boy, I hope he doesn't have anything to say about it. But he's at 5. He's taken 2 in the air. Double strike. And why don't you take a little busty there? And he gains 3 and then loses 4. And then right, okay. Okay, 1 Scrub Buckley out of the way. I can hear a creature out in the hallway though. Make a little brrr. Meow. Miso, did you hunt a toy? Meow. That generally what that sound means. Different sounds for different occasions. That one was most definitely Miso, who dug up one of her ancient toys, rolled around with it in the hallway until it stopped moving. And now she's meowing to let everyone know that, bitch. It's not the most impressive opening hand, but the possibility of Frostbite Robber on 3 with an Intimidator on 2 seems pretty cool. Black, right? Eidolon? That was a ghost meow then. Different cat. I'm gonna say lifelink veto stuff. Got that lifelink. She is so brutal. That's what. If Robber could rob swamps, or well, just swamps. That's all you need. All the other colors are accoutrement. So neat. I think we just played into a board wipe, but nice. That is not a board wipe. And in fact, we can just say, why don't you just get out of here? I want to. Heliod, wow man, I was getting you good stuff. Sorry, I meant to set a good game. I'm sorry. The cards were with me on that one. The Frostbite stuff, it hurts in the Yorion matchup because it's kind of a dead card. You don't, except for surprise Tybalt, they get their ultimatum off. You end up doing it to Tybalt once all the dust settles, or if they do something else first, you're like, ha! Get out of here. Handsome stallion. I see. Well, I mean, that hand's got gas. I can empty it pretty quickly, but I'm not sure that's such a good thing. When they mulligan. Mono red preys on weakness. For like you spend a turn or two and you're like, maybe I should Melodus, and I'll keep this hand here, and then it's like, nope. Maybe you shouldn't have. I get punished for it all the time on the other side. I haven't actually played mono red in a few months. Oh, save for maybe a day or two the other week. Just was not getting wins, and oh yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm not offering him a good trade because he's going to, well, the Handsome Stallion could be a later, but they, I think, yeah, are going to get into stuff like that. So, why don't we say bye-bye before it even, yeah. I know, I was a little rude. I didn't even wait for you to crack your tap land. Also, Rude. Now, if he puts a Maul of the Skyclaves on that now, I'm going to feel a little silly. But it just taken one turn. Well, maybe it was the proper thing to lay Annex in. Those frostbites were made for that. Boy. Let me say, get out of there. Let me say, how you doing? Thank you, baby. I'm recording, not streaming. Recording, not streaming. I love you too, baby. What? I know, I'm perfect, but that's okay. Yarp. Nice. I'm glad I didn't get distracted from making that A+ play there. That led me into the gas. Yes, no. Board wipe would suck though. Not dead yet. I could have buffed him once. If that ends up making a difference, we'll be real disappointed. Deals prevent one of that damage. Goodness. So, you're still dead though, right? Okay. I've put up my force field. No, there's nothing there. Fiend. Okay, well. Mono red. Look at you. Eating dishes in here and no kittens that I see. Oh wait, no. There's Miso. That's a hand. But it would be against the other mono red player or something. And he's just there with a handful of frostbites like, So, this is not the case. Sultai. John. Isn't that exciting? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Destroy it now. Do it. Well, that answers the question of what do you play next turn? For sure. So is he just John? Good removal, good creatures? Cultivating. Is there a Jund ultimatum? Mardu, no. I don't think so. Just like there's not a Jund triumph, sadly. So he's got 5 cards in hand. Tell you what. Why don't we say, step on the gas. Now, that Turgid, the artifact side, it might be a cool play next turn. I can't imagine we're gonna survive to see it. Oh, just a binding. Okay. No, we're hip. Discarded a Vorid Klex. Something fishy there. Gonna raise a little hell. Back for more. That was the wrong answer, I'm pretty sure. The answer was to sack the Binding of the Old Gods. Sure. Should you be lame? Ugin. I hear you. Hi, yeah. Because I mean, like, they've got a top deck something to deal with it. If they don't have Scry, they have an empty hand. Because that's not good. To Balt. Oh.
It won't help, but it amuses me. Oh, so many painful memories.
Nice. Well, I'm glad that was on a recording, because Andy will want to see that. We were dead on board pretty much. They had 4/4/4s, so I it wasn't lethal this turn, but they could just -3 to Balt and buy Dragon. Torbran would then trade potentially with one of them while the other ones come in for lethal. So they got handed the answer. Okay. We've all been there though. Someone took their marijuana break too recently. Someone pizzaed when they should have hot dogged is something we like to say. Did someone uh-oh hot dog? Finding me a worthy opponent at 5-0. Loading in them bots that the conspiracists like to talk about. The game is rigged. Sometimes it feels like it is. Because I saw a post that was, how you doing? I'm fine for spending 8 hours a day at something and not being like good at it. What's up, big guy? The old paddle. So, as far as the conspiracies, we'll say, go, one of them I have is that it will stick things from the highest point in your curve in your hand. That's why everyone always seems to have the ultimatum, you know? The old tomato. Because that being one of the highest converted mana costs in the Sultai deck, you know? And we say, nay! Well, that's a shame, isn't it? For an extra 3 when they've got their tap down, but they got a mitt full of 5. We attack with these two, and you would think like, why is potentially losing this creature worth holding back this 1 point of damage if you were going to be so greedy as to lay this and probably expose it to removal, whatever. We might have a cleave coming our way. Oh dear. They swing with both. I mean, these are things we know. Our clout back is for 5. 9. He kills us. Ooh. I don't think blocking would have really gotten us anywhere. I mean, that's interesting. For being at 7. Jesus. Oh, well. 4 attackers. 2 mana. Oh. You mean 4 Xaxes? Oh. They had the dream hand too. Sort of. Like annex on 3 to cleave on 4 with no blocks. You can't, took out the 15 in 1 turn to slide into 5. So I got my rare. So this has been a smashing success. By the seat of my pants, though, from having one person that definitely gave up the game, another person that probably did, another Scrum Buckley, and this that other person that drew the right cards and they played, but I went first, hit curve, and then a ridiculous, you know, whatever. 5. Okay. I'm glad I saw that. I did my smoking more than a half hour ago, so the numbers are starting to roll again. It's not a very good hand now, is it? No companion. I figured you might be red or green. Yeah. So we kept the right hand. We're going to mop the floor. I see. Doing it this way, we're robbing here now. And even though we're not going to be robbing anything, they're going to be like, whoa, maybe I want to keep this back on the block because that's, of course, they want to trade that for robber. Do they spend a turn bone crushering? Nope, they go straight for the Phoenix. So we absolutely whomp them this turn, don't we? We say for starters, can't have robber. Yeah. We could take the bird out of the sky. Because it can't escape next turn. But I feel like setting up for our own counteroffensive after having spent our turns and our stuff on all our removal. I think we will Bone Crusher this Phoenix next turn, mind you. Yeah, so you ain't got cleave mana. Get out of here. What do you think those 3 cards are? Mm-hmm. This person's at 5-0. Being awful careful. Yeah. Yep, I need another big dumb 3-1. Because they burned up their Fireblade chargers earlier. Is that what it's called? Fireblade? Yeah. Not sure I want to make the Robber to Phoenix trade necessarily. Yeah, don't. Who are you coming in with, laddie? Excuse me. They're a thinker, though. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. If we had used Rimrock's ability instead of keeping stuff open, but I assume, yeah. Uh-oh. They're making a hostile environment. Oh, they're down to their last card in hand. I wasn't paying attention, really. Yeah. So no more Robin. They got enough to escape. So, no, I needed to hold 2 robbers back. Shit. If I had held 2 robbers back, did 3 instead, they would have been at 8. Would have came in for another 3 next turn. Put them at 5, 3, and 1. Oh wait, he's a 3. Yeah, I'm at 7. Yeah. Oh wait, no. I don't die like this. That's interesting. Oh wait, no. I died at his pump, which he just didn't do. Oh. Yikes. And that's it, I think. We were dead anyway. So if they block the 3, they take 5, and they don't die, I'm pretty sure. Oh, right. Anyway.
Hey, baby.
Hmm.
You wanna watch something?
Yeah, I'm just finishing up this event here. And I reckon another 15 minutes. So I still maintain that if we had played that one turn where we swung with the robber Rimrock, if we had kept the robber back, we still would have been 1 damage short of lethal. But we should have made that move because it gave us an out to top deck a land to maybe find it. Sorry. Love struck. So I was on the play. I just saw the land. Oh, Crawling Barrens. Okay. I thought it was the one power 4 greater draw card. And I was like, oh, this is Stompy. Which I still think it might be. Let's get rid of you. I'm I'm gonna rob him even if I don't lay Rimrock, so let's see what's on top. That's neat. That presents an interesting possibility where what's up, Roasty? Roasty! Where he lays the Love Struck, blocks, and then we use his ram through with our Rimrock to the robber that he blocks. Yada yada yada. Oh. That ain't cool. You fucked up your curve royal though. For 4, so we can get in for an extra 2 for a total of 5. Or do we lay Annex that we can possibly threaten him with a good time? Besides that one game where we top decked at it exactly the right time, I haven't seen much of Embercleave. We did discuss that there's only 3 copies and not 4, but I still feel like I should be seeing it, you know? It would be a sweet top deck right now. How about now? No. Yeah. Three, 4, 5. He blocks the right way, then is trading a 5-1 for a 1-1, and I lose 2. Maybe 1 gets through for 3 damage. That doesn't seem good enough. No. Uh-oh. We're losing gas, but top deck henge, kind of what I thought, and that starts setting our clock further away, which is not good. Oh. Like you should. Collateral damage. Yeah, you blocked 4-1. That was... It didn't see the cleave except for that one time I like kinda needed it. And then... Huh. It's a nice day. That's mono red is very hard of the cards. What's on top is all important because you rifle through your hand awful quick. Okay, so yeah, game number 8. 6 and 1 and 8. Jeez, this is... I don't even do this well with my Esper Yorion. Here we go. Do they? Yeah, that's a pretty good hand. Oh yeah. think the answer might be the Intimidator. Because they're gonna get aggro on us, you know? Yeah, of course you do. Well, thanks. Love it. You mean you have to do something about that before it becomes a big problem. Nothing like revealing your whole hand. Yeah, I'm not falling behind. If I can stick a Torbrand next turn and not have it answered by a Skyclave Apparition, I mean, we're in business. Maul. Okay, yeah. Which puts me on a 2-turn, well, 3-turn clock. I see. So, do I need to lay Robber? We get in for 5 this turn. We maybe top deck into a mana. I mean, yeah, that's totally my option. We get in for as much as we can and hope he doesn't and hope we get into a land for either Cleave or Torbrand, because we gotta end this game next turn. Lay another Maul on him. Non-creature 4 or greater. Yeah. Costs 2 more. So funny. Fuck. It wouldn't work because it's a sorcery. Shit. I mean, we could do a few, but not enough. We could block it in the air, and come in with Kargan Intimidator. One, two, three. So we're not going to be cleaving because the robber ends up dying. But I feel like they've got a Skyclave Apparition and it's actually over. Oh! Okay. A Rimrock would have won you the game there. So we're dead, right? 6, can't block it in the air. This, if we only had one more mana, that is. I think that I hope they were worried for a second that I was gonna Bone Crusher, but the wrong side. Mono white. Not a good matchup for mono red. The final boss though, 6 and 2. Dun dun dun. The final game. As much magic as you can get out of a standard event. Okay. What kind of Yorion are you? Oh, you're that kind. If my plan is to Bone Crusher, I might do it. I was gonna say I should probably do it now, you know? Because they run the gates. Yada yada yada. I did just expose myself to a potentially good extinction event for this opponent on 4, but that means that they would have like you have to have it open hand. So it's 4. So relay into Rimrock on 3. That's not the rowdy start that you probably want. Uh-oh. But there's not a great option for. What's up, Miso? Miso? Ah. Mm. Mm. She's making her Marge Simpson noises with there. Saul. Wanna buy your Yorion maybe? Disputed. Nice. So he knows about the cleave, knows about the dragon, the bone crusher, all this damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is a big turn for them. Their turn 6 that they ramped into having 7 available mana. And they said, you know, I'd really like to see turn 8. So now they can have all sorts of mean and nasty counter spells up. I mean, even if they ultimatum, they take. You know, we give them Valky. Of course, they got it. Ugh. Our cleave mana is precarious. If I were them, yeah. You fucker. I did not win that game fairly, and it doesn't feel awesome. Hit decline. Would you like to then cast these spells? These. And then he was like, nah. Ooh. Well, mono red, I guess, is success. 7 wins. Both gems, I mean, obviously. Ain't that always the way? Alright. Cool. Hope you guys enjoy this if I post it, and I'll see you in the next video.